Hello everyone and welcome to Tell Me About Gaming. Sit back, relax, and open up those ears because today I want to discuss Super Mario Odyssey with you and talk about a very interesting aspect to the game. Now please keep in mind I will be speaking about endgame content in this video, so spoiler alert. With that being said, let's get into it. Now, I'm not gonna lie, I waited a little bit after its launch to actually go ahead and pick up Odyssey, and with the amount of hype and excitement surrounding the game and how amazing it was, my expectations were set very high. And at the start of the game, they weren't really met. Now, don't get me wrong, I enjoyed what I was playing, but to me it just felt like a good Mario game. Nothing too amazing, but still really good nonetheless. At the end of the game, my enjoyment improved a bit more, but I still just couldn't see the best Mario game of all time that some people were talking about. But to my surprise, the game was far from done, and a new adventure was beginning. Once players beat the game, they are greeted with the beautiful Mushroom Kingdom. That in itself is absolutely filled with stuff to do and things to explore. Not only that, but players now are given access to the very fun and rather addicting minigame in the form of Luigi's Balloon World. The thing is though, it doesn't end there. The real thing that impressed me with this game are the kingdoms that you already explored. Upon my first return to Cap Kingdom, I was expecting just to see some little changes, but to my surprise, the amount that the world reacts and forms to the adventure you just finished is unbelievable. Characters from other kingdoms begin to appear, the in-game characters talk with you of your success and your help, and the world is more vibrant and has returned to a happier place. It's a very nice way to make the world feel real and not just static. But alas, that is not all. After seeing the gigantic amount of endgame content, I decided that for the first time ever in a video game, I actually wanted to try to 100% it. So I went on my way to collect all the power moons, and this is where I was really blown away. You see, at the start of the game, most players are still getting used to the controls. They are entranced in the game world and they want to see new things, so they're bound to miss some stuff. And because of that, the endgame absolutely shines. You start to notice all these little secrets that you did not see on your first playthrough, and you begin to feel a lot more powerful as you have mastered the controls and learn new ones. You get to explore these kingdoms that you have already seen, but you gain an entire new level of appreciation for them as you start to find things that you did not know even existed. I think one of the most beautiful things a video game can do is allow you to play through it and enjoy the adventure, but play through it more and realize your adventure barely had even begun, and Odyssey nails that on the head. The wonderful thing about Odyssey is the game does not have a traditional ending. In most video games, you pretty much expect to play through the story or to collect everything, whatever the goal of the game is, and then to come to an end and finish the game, move on to something else, or restart what you've done already. However, with Odyssey, when you beat the game, there's actually just more of the game waiting for you. As soon as you see those end credits roll, you may get sad that the game is finished, but there's just so much more to explore after the fact. It's actually quite unbelievable, and when it comes to replay value, it makes Super Mario Odyssey one of the best games that I can think of in a long time. Now, as I said at the start, I couldn't really see why people were so in love with this game, but having played it for so long now and having seen the endgame content, I can certainly start to understand. Now, while the Mario games were never really my big cup of tea, I kinda preferred other things, Odyssey is an amazing title. I absolutely love it, and I'm still going back to play it this day, and I think the reasons are not only because of how well it is crafted, the artwork, the music, the worlds, everything about it, but just also how much there is to it, and how well it does at keeping secrets from you. To this day, I still find things in the game that I had no clue were even possible or that even existed, and I think that's a super wonderful thing. Now with all that being said, you may be saying, okay, but what's the actual point of this video? What are you trying to get at? And the answer to that is, I don't really know. I just wanted to talk about Mario Odyssey because I love the game so much and it's one of the best games I've played in a long time now that I've gotten a chance to experience everything it has to offer. Nintendo has this wonderful way of doing things where as soon as I start to think that I don't really care about gaming anymore and I kind of want to just take a break from it, they put out these amazing worlds and stories and just titles that remind me why I love gaming so much and why I got into it, why I'm so passionate about it. After I finished Odyssey, it was the first time in a long time that I felt the feeling I felt when I bought Super Mario 64 back in the day. That feeling of just finishing a game and thinking to yourself, What a well-crafted experience, what an amazing world, and what an amazing title. It really is impressive to see what these developers can do when they come together to create this thing that they're all very passionate about. And I think that is why you can see the difference in a lot of Nintendo titles compared to other game companies out there. You can see the passion. It's something that Nintendo does, it's something that CD Projekt Red does, and it's something that a few other studios here and there really put into their game. And that's what I love about gaming, is when you can get these experiences that you just haven't seen anywhere else. So everyone, that is going to be it for today's video. Hopefully you enjoyed it. If you did, make sure to drop a thumbs up, as that always helps me out. Also, make sure to let me know down in the comments below what you thought of the video and the style. As I said in my Super Smash Bros. Video, I really want to try to change up my channel and the way I do things. Before, I was kind of just doing stuff to hope that it would work out and go viral or get views or whatever. I was trying to grow the channel, but I think I'm at the point now where that kind of threw me off of YouTube, and I want to just focus on doing the things I love and talking about the games that I love. So a lot of Nintendo titles are probably going to be on this channel, and if you like that type of content, make sure to subscribe, as more of it's going to be coming out. Also, if you want to support the channel, make sure to go visit my Patreon. It's in the description down below, and thank you to everyone who already does support me on there. It means the absolute world to me, and I cannot thank you enough. Now, with all that being said, thank you very much for watching this video. I really do appreciate it, and I will see your beautiful minds in the next video.